a member of the Senate Judiciary Committee, Tennessee Senator Marsha Blackburn. Senator, let's start with the judges. It was such a big part of what President Trump managed to get done, and you were right at the heart of it there on the Judiciary Committee. What do you make of the Biden effort so far to turn that around, and what's next with that? Are they going to continue to go at this pace, or can we be confident that actually you can put a spanner in the works, or we can slow them down somehow?
Yes, you know, they are very aggressively going after filling positions on the court or encouraging retirements and filling those positions. But Steve, what we know is that their goal is to fundamentally change this country. In order to do that, they need activist judges that are on the court that are going to sign off on what they want to do. Mandates for vaccines and lockdowns, calling into question what the states are doing, making D.C. a state, federalizing elections. All of these far left socialist policies that they're trying to implement will be challenged in the court. So they are trying to get as many leftist activist judges as they possibly can on that court as quickly as they can. Our job is to stop them from doing that.
Are you able to slow it down? Sure. I mean, obviously, the answer to this, as so many other things, is win back control of the Senate, right? In 2022. But short of that, even before that, are you able to slow it down, if not completely stop them?
Yes. Well, I think there are a couple of things there that are important for those of us on Judiciary Committee to do. And number one is to reveal who these individuals really are, what their records are, and to make that, to provide the American public with that awareness. What is their judicial philosophy? And that is something that we are doing in the course of the hearings. Slowing down the process, of course. It is really a matter of doing our appropriate due diligence as we review the backgrounds of these individuals and making certain that people that are not qualified to be on the court are not allowed to be on the court, that we work through that process to highlight this is a nominee who ought not to be there. And
of course, the crucial difference is that they want to put judges on there to push a political agenda, whereas the conservative position is just judges who will interpret the Constitution faithfully, regardless of the political outcome. We've actually seen that with President Trump's nominees to the Supreme Court in a couple of cases. Let's turn to this infrastructure bill. That 2,000-page document was printed earlier today. I don't know if you've seen the pictures of that. We've just heard that Schumer said it's done now. It's going to be opened up for amendments. We had Kirsten Sinema and Rob Portman saying this is great because it shows government works. Susan Collins today said that there are now enough, she thinks there are enough Republican votes to pass this bill. Are you going to be one of those votes in favor of this bill?
Well, we would look forward to being able to read the bill, and we're pleased that we're finally at the amendment process. I do have a couple of amendments I think would be very appropriate. If you want shovel-ready infrastructure, build the wall. If you want shovel-ready infrastructure, restart the Keystone Pipeline. Those would be two good ways to move forward. It is going to be important that we have the opportunity to review this legislation. I am not inclined to vote for this if it is the same as what I saw when I left on Friday. Of course, we did not have the bill at that point. It was about 2,700 pages and growing. But what we know is most Tennesseans are just like me in that they are very pro-infrastructure when it comes to roads and rails and rivers and runways and broadband, high-speed internet. What they do not want to see is their hard-earned taxpayer dollars wasted on programs that are not going to be useful or will not even come to fruition for years. Things like the Green New Deal, subsidies for electric vehicles. People are not wanting to see their money used for that. They don't want money to go to growing the size of the union. They are very concerned about some of the freedoms that they would be called to give away in order order for government to have more control over our nation's infrastructure, over our nation's energy policy.
Well, I think we know where you stand, Senator Marsha Blackburn, as we always do. You're always very clear, and we love having you on. Thank you so much.